And thanks for joining us on TVC Midday News. President Bola Tinubu has assured of continuous efforts by government to improve the living standard of Nigerians. In his New Year message, Mr. President promised massive food production and efforts to reduce inflation from its current high of 34.6% to 15%. He mentioned that the move will also promote local manufacturing of essential drugs and other medical supplies in the new year. According to the president, the new company expected to begin operations before the end of the second quarter of the new year. He also assured Nigerians their sacrifices in the last 19 months will not be in vain. The president also mentioned that the youth conference will begin in the first quarter of this year. President Bola Tinubu has also emphasized the critical role of state governors in driving Nigeria's development and prosperity. The president said this during a New Year homage by Vice President Kashim Shettima and members of the Nigeria Governors Forum at his Ikoyi residence. TVC News State House correspondent Femi Akonde has more.
President Bola Tinubu has never failed to acknowledge how much he needs the support and collaboration of the governors in driving the change he seeks and implementing the necessary economic reforms introduced by his administration. This meeting with the Nigeria Governors Forum is to reassure the sub-nationals that these policies are not targeted at reducing the influence of state governors. President Bola Tinubu called for stronger collaboration between the federal and state governments to address pressing challenges, including local government autonomy, agricultural productivity, and currency stability.
Yes, it means we just have to work harder and grow more. And the situation of our currency will improve. And the elastic limit and the economic variables will determine how far individual could go. And the agricultural value chain will depend on all of you. You own the land. Whatever I'm doing in agriculture is just a mere help to stimulate food production. The job is in your hands.
The president expressed his commitment to local government development and autonomy. He insists it is important for grassroots development and also dispelled rumors of disagreement with the governors.
I will drive that change as I wish it. You have the control of your local governments. Do what you expected of grassroots effectiveness and restoration of their hope. It's in your hand.
The chairman of Nigeria Governors Forum acknowledged that the reforms are working, particularly in the agricultural sector. But he also called for diligent implementation and execution of policies and programs of government that will ensure the benefits accrued from improved governance are sustained.
The complaint in Jigar was that there's a bumper harvest, but because of the strength of our currency, the harvest is being exported out. So most of us are encouraging ourselves to buy bumper stocks into our silos, store them for the rainy day. So in terms of agriculture, the policy is working.
Data currently available supports President Bola Tinubu's claims that his economic reforms are yielding the desired results. Notably, President Bola Tinubu and the governors sees this day newspaper's decision to recognize him as Man of the Year as a significant endorsement, given the newspaper's history of criticizing President Bola Tinubu's administration. These acknowledgements suggest that the administration is indeed on the right track. Femi Akonde, TVC News.
Now, Vice President Kashim Shettima says the administration of President Bola Tinubu is already beginning to consolidate on the early gains of necessary economic reforms. He says Nigeria will see robust economic activities this new year that will bring greater prosperity. The VP said this when he joined governors and members of the National Assembly to visit President Bola Tinubu at his Lagos residence. He pointed out that the collaboration between the executive and the National Assembly will produce sustainable solutions to national problems.
Highly optimistic about tomorrow. I believe we have turned the corner, and inshallah we shall have a very robust economic activities in the new year. I believe Nigerians will prosper. The economy has started picking up, and in the coming weeks and months, Nigerians will start smiling for the better. We are working assiduously with the National Assembly to come up with robust solutions to our national challenges. There is no nation that is immune to the economic headwinds across the world. But I want to assure Nigerians that the economy is turning the corner.